Am I live? Yes, it looks to be that I am. 1 second. Okay. Let's go to mute this. Awesome. All right. Big show coming. No, just joking. It's just a very informative show. Okay, you know when I say, and I don't know if you guys have heard me say it before, but sorry, 1 second. I have to close something. Let's move this over here. Awesome. All right. 1 sec. Ah, just have to get things set because I'm going to have a guest or two on the show in about 10 minutes. And they won't have clothes on. That should give you a hint of who's coming on. 1 second. Make sure all my screens are good to go because I do want to talk about some stuff. All right. It's Crypto G. Welcome to Blue Collar Crypto. If you're listening, awesome. If you're not and you're just getting the replay later on, maybe in a couple hours from now or on the way home from work, well, drive safe and thank you for watching the replay. If you are here and you are live, hit us up in the comments. Oh, and one thing, I will never put some kind of send me money type of message during my live show. I'm not going to DM you about some kind of I'll manage your money type of situation. It's never going to happen. No one from Blue Collar Crypto, not Narwhal Crypto, not Yukon, none of my team, not myself, will ever ask to manage your portfolio or manage money for you. That's not what we do. We actually try to teach you to do it yourself, like we did, because that's the whole point. You know, the whole point is to become decentralized. Like this whole space is built on being decentralized, meaning we don't need any intermediaries. Hope I said that right, to come in between our transactions. So meaning we don't need or should have banks taking a fee for us to make purchases or the government taking fees just because we want to purchase property with our own money. All those things, everyone's got their hand in it. But when you're decentralized, then you're moving funds peer to peer on a peer to peer network. And it's the chain. Like you guys don't I know some of you and this is the thing. A lot of people are now messaging me, and this is what I was trying to say earlier before I had everything set up, is when I tell you, okay, once your barber and once your friends that you talked about crypto to or Bitcoin to, like let's say 2 years ago, are now asking you how to purchase, then it's usually time to sell because that's usually the peak of the bull run. At least it was the peak of the bull run I was involved in 2001 or 2021. Sorry. But that's the thing. Um, the fear and greed index has been like hitting 80s. And I told you guys, you got to be fearful when others are greedy. So that means get out of the market when everybody wants in, and then you got to be greedy when others are fearful. So when the market dumps and everyone's scared out of their assets, that's when all the whales buy. That's when you should be buying. All right. So the whole point of this channel is to help the blue collar people, the people living paycheck to paycheck, find a different way, find a way out. And this is the way that helped all of us. So this is the way we do it. What did I want to show you? Quickly for the people that are already trading, moving crypto, or have some that they're hodling. I just want to quickly show you basic stuff here on why I think there might still be some down action in the price. Like I don't think the correction is fully done, but let me share this with you. So in simple ways, not a lot of people think this, but I do because it's happened several times in my experience. But anytime I see the price action coming up, but I see the volume coming down, that usually tells me that there isn't enough volume, not enough people here holding this price. So that usually tells me that there's going to be a down action coming afterwards. So I wouldn't, for me, unless you're doing day trading, you're with the two gentlemen that I'm going to have on shortly. Again, I hope they have clothes on. Um, but if you're into day trading, then yes, this information I'm telling you isn't, you can still make a lot of money with inside of all these candles, and they'll talk about that soon. But what I'm trying to say is that if you're looking for a buying position, even just as a spot position, you might have a chance because I believe it's still going to come down a little bit. Now, if you're just doing what we talk about on this channel, DCAing, so DCA dollar cost average, that means you don't care what the price is. You've picked one to, let's be realistic. Our blue collar people, when I started, I had like three assets that I liked that I could put 50 to $100 in, every couple of weeks. That's how I started. That's how most people start, but you got to start somewhere. So I picked three and I just slowly put them in. That's it. And it didn't matter what the price was. So if you're doing that, that's a great way to turn assets into income in the space. Because if you just continue to do that, whatever you can afford, but you commit to it, in about 6 months, I'm sure that balance that you would have had earlier is significantly different. I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, but I I've been in this space long enough and I've been through a bull run. I've been through the bear market to tell you that yes, there is a lot of money coming into this space in the next year. So if you're looking to get started, it's now. Okay. It's definitely now. One thing I wanted to bring up before these guys come on is Quick Learn Crypto, the course. This is the best beginner course to get into this space. This is the best course to just explain the history of money and then why the invention of Bitcoin and then the history of Bitcoin and what makes Bitcoin so different. And what's this you hear about the blockchain? What does the blockchain, Bitcoin, and crypto all have to do together? Like some people don't know. They think like people think mining is actually mining is or something. They think mining is something you need to do in order to buy Bitcoin. Like people don't know. So quicklearncrypto.com is our free crypto masterclass. And we have a crazy, crazy, crazy special going on. Normally it's free for 7 days, but because it's the bull run and everyone here at Blue Collar Crypto just wants to see you all start making money in this space. If you sign up now, you get quicklearncrypto.com free for 30 days. Yeah, 30 days. You know how much money you can make in 30 days? Like you can literally do the course. Honestly, it doesn't take you long. If you commit to this is like anything else. You don't make money overnight in this space. This isn't a get rich quick. This is learning how to turn assets into income. When I keep saying that, the difference is when you're not turning assets into income, you're turning your job, your time into income, like your physical time in your job into income. That's what we all do. And then what happens? Then we have to pay tax on all that. And then after we get taxed, then there's whatever's left. And there's usually, when you're coming from that world, it doesn't work out. It hasn't been, right? I don't know if you're in, maybe you're at a different level than all the other people, on this channel. So go to a different channel. You're at a different level. Congratulations. But a lot of us are stuck here. So what do you do when you have assets into income? Well, if you have these assets and you utilize these assets to live off of, then you get a chance to then spend what you can with your assets, and then you just pay tax on what's left. It's different, and of course that also involves getting a corporation under your name, but it's just a piece of paper. There is a way to utilize the right laws to turn assets into income and be able to do what we're doing and not have to exchange job or labor into income. Anyways, the best thing is that quicklearncrypto.com is free for 30 days. You could literally learn it in a week, start spot trading and buying and hodling assets. You can learn all of that, get all the apps that you need there. You get all these bonuses. We don't get any bonuses from you guys signing up on those apps. We just give them to you. You guys get everything you need and it's free for 30 days. And you can start, and then when the 30 days comes around and you don't want to keep the course, a lot of people keep it so they can refer back to it because there's a lot of info in there and there's a lot, hold on one second. Let me show you quickly. Turn it. Just in case, we talk about it all the time. Quick learn crypto, quick learn crypto. Well, what does it look like? What is it? Well, what am I signing up for? What's free for 30 days? You want to see what's free for 30 days? All right, let's see what's free for 30 days. This is what's free for 30 days. These are the things you need to learn, right? What is cryptocurrency? What is money? We have the history of money. And everything that you need to know up to this point. Then Bitcoin. 1 second. There we go. Learning about Bitcoin. What's decentralized? What are all these? These are all why is it a scarce asset? Everyone always says, oh, what about gold? Gold's better than Bitcoin. No, you can always mine gold. It's not a scarce asset. So those are different things that, people starting in this space need to know, like blockchain. Again, easy to learn. Decentralization. What Web3? Like these are all things that you need to know just to understand why the space is the way it is. Okay. So there you go. That's a quick peek at quicklearncrypto.com, the course. Again, free for 30 days. If you want to start something, just sign up and you don't have to stay on. We'd rather have you come on our channel, get the alpha you need and learn from the course and start doing that so you can free yourselves. That just makes us feel better. That was the whole point. The whole point before we just started, talking to our friends and family on a Facebook page. And then, we're just trying to help. Then everyone kept wanting help last bull run. So we just thought this would be the easiest way for us to help everybody do what we're doing because to us, we found a way. Again, not financial advice. I'm not financial advisor. Our team aren't really financial advisors either. This is just, we're able to do this full time. And if you want to see what we're doing, this is your opportunity. That's all we're doing. So again, quicklearncrypto.com, free for 30 days. Stay on the channel. We do try to stay as basic as possible for the blue collar people, for the people that are hustling and grinding and they still can't do the extra, like they still can't do the extra to enjoy life. Well, I hope that this channel and this course gives you that. That's all we honestly want here. Now, outside of the basics, before you can actually get into a level of trading on a daily basis that you could actually provide for yourself and your family, there's middle ground there that most influencers and most channels don't take care of. They don't find the bridge. Myself and the people on our team, we found that too. There's a weird stage where you go from everything you could learn and start with quick learn crypto. So you could just start to get into futures, not aggressive and great futures trading, but you get to understand and you get to actually, get your feet wet and put in, because you can't really say you've done it until you actually, commit and actually execute. You actually got to put in a trade, regardless if it's $20 or $100. But you have with quick learn crypto, you still have the ability to learn how to just put a spot trade in or just to buy and hold, how to maneuver around an app and what verification is all about. But after you get to that level, you start following other influencers and you're kind of like, well, how do I do that? Because I'm so into crypto now, if I can just learn how to read charts and put, a couple $100 positions in, throughout the day, every couple of days, regardless on, obviously it depends on the market and what's happening. But if I could do that, then maybe I could just do it full time. That bridge, I think at Blue Collar Crypto and at Quick Learn Crypto, we've found it. So now I have two gentlemen that started with Quick Learn Crypto and started with us. Great chartists, great traders. These guys, man, these guys blow me away. And I used to teach them after the channel and with JTBIT and everything. These guys have just taken the charting and just went with it. So their new Discord and group is called Naked Candles. So we hope that they're clothed for this meeting. And I'm going to put them on now. Give me 1 second. All right. So let's have on Yukon Crypto and Mike Adams from Naked Candles. Gentlemen, how is everybody? Everybody's on mute. Oh, you know what? There's probably a delay in the live show. So they're probably going, oh, he's announcing us now and not realizing. But it's all good. There we go.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, Yukon Crypto?
How you doing?
How are you?
Good, you? On mute. You hear me?
Maybe he doesn't hear me.
Oh, probably a delay in
Mike, can you hear me?
Yeah, so they're probably going,
Oh, wait.
announcing us
You know
now.
why? Oh, there we go. Now I can hear you. Sorry, it was my speaker.
Oh, yeah. Plus, I had you running on the other screen.
Oh, can you mute your YouTube channel, whoever's YouTube channel that is, because it's 10 seconds behind.
Yeah, I just did.
So how's it going?
Can you mute your
Can you hear me?
YouTube channel that is, because it's 10 seconds.
I can.
Okay, 1 sec. Okay, how about now?
Hello?
Hello?
I'm all right. How are you?
Is it working?
Yeah, I can hear you. Where'd your video went? There you go. So everybody, these are the two gentlemen, and thank God they're clothed. It is okay. Can somebody mute their can somebody mute their everybody these Oh gosh. 1 second. Oh my gosh. Does any of you have their YouTube open?
No.
Or are you guys
Nothing
okay?
playing.
All right. So you guys can hear me now.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, I can't. 1 second. Okay. So these are the two gentlemen of Naked Candles. Sorry about the technical difficulties there. Everything was happening at once. I think I had 4 screens on with Con and Mike. They are the ones that are going to bridge those people that need to go from the beginning of futures trading and spot trading and going into that elite level where you're able to do it on a daily basis and day trade. So Con and Mike, thanks for coming on. Can you guys just give us a quick, I guess, overview of what you guys do for the people that come on?
Go ahead, Con, or you want me to?
You go ahead.
Okay. So we've been actually doing 2 to 3 meetings a day with those who want, and we'll go through the charts with them. When they join the group, we also send any tips we find. Like if we see a trade they might want to enter, and give them help if they need it. Even transferring funds from one account to another, we work on that with them. We are going to be doing a in-person session at my house on the 24th for beginners
Nice.
that are unsure how to do a lot of things. And that way, if they bring their laptops, we can work them through whatever problems they're learning. And as they move on, we will offer like more advanced classes for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So right now we're just as Mike and I are just figuring things out and nothing's concrete yet. So we're just gonna go with what Mike just said and basically just build upon that. So we're just gonna keep it community based right now for our community and whoever decides to join as it grows and grows and while we develop the Naked Candles group as well. So going back to what Mike was saying, like I would hop on Zoom in the morning around like 10:30, and then I'll wait around if no one comes on, then I'll come back on later in the evening for because the blue collar crypto people or blue collar people, they work most of the day and they can't catch the Zoom. So I'll be back sometime in the evening, like after 6 or 7. And then
Nice.
whoever wants to hop on, like I said, I'll be or Mike will be on, we'll be looking at the charts, or if we see a trade, then we'll put a trade in together, or unless I have stuff on the go, I can give it to you guys, and then they can take the trade, and then while the trade is going, we can show them a few things because we have a few guys on in the group right now that are still learning and they're still trying to figure out just certain things, or we just go over basic TA or whatever they need. Like if they're struggling with the exchange or something, like it's always how do you transfer, or what can you explain that tool that you use, the fib, or your just stochastic, for example. So stuff like that.
Nice. That's good. So what do you think Yukon you give? What's the difference that you think that you provide than the other chartists out there when you like when you're with your group?
What do you think, Mike?
No, you,
Oh, me?
Yukon, you. I'm asking you. What do
Oh.
you give? Like, what's your, because there's so many chartists out there, so many chartists we follow. What's that thing that you give that's different? What makes Yukon Crypto Yukon Crypto?
Never thought of that yet.
Well, what do you like now? You're communicate. You've been doing Zooms, right?
Yeah.
Right. So what do you think you do different with your Zoom and your teaching in the charts than you see from other people you listen to?
So I guess right now what I offer is because that hopping on and helping the beginners, like that's in the morning and in the evening, that helps them a lot, I think.
Yeah, because how many people do you know do that? Do you know a lot of influencers that?
I
No,
don't think
I don't
not
think so. So that's something that you do definitely.
because I think once the new influencers or the influencers make it up there, they're too busy, or they're too busy enjoying their life or making or spending the money or whatever, doesn't matter, and they just don't have the time for that. So like with me going on, since I'm already on the computer, then I can just hop on at the same time and just answer some questions, some basic stuff that they're struggling with. So it's just like a window
Yeah,
here's the window right now, and if you want to take it.
nice.
Not because everybody has questions here and there, or they're
Yeah.
struggling.
And
But
what do you think is your like trading style? If you were to describe your trading, because everyone has a trading style, what's your trading style?
mine is just like simple. I rely heavily on trend lines and just basic chart knowledge, and so price action, trend lines, and um support and resistance,
So
and
those
the stochastic would be my indicator of choice,
nice.
and the RSI.
Cool. So everybody, when you're like listening to Yukon Crypto right now and he's throwing out all these terminologies, you're like, what? Again, 30 days free. Go on to quicklearncrypto.com, get that basic part. And then once you're already doing that and you need the next level, then that's when your guys are going to understand everything that they're talking about, what an indicator is, what stochastic RSI is. But
Yeah.
definitely, and the people that are listening now that have been trading and are trading with these guys, I see those ones you share. You guys are doing really well, especially just starting. Now,
Yes.
my question now for Mike. Mr. Adams, what would you be your top 5 things you'd want to tell a new trader getting into your guys' chat group, Naked Candles? What should they expect, and kind of what should they know prior to getting involved with you guys?
Well, obviously, first, I think they should do the course so they understand some of the terms like trend lines and all these different terms. A lot of them don't even know what HODL is. So do the course first. and then decide what your risk level is, like how much money you want to learn with, and be prepared to just figure out from there. Because we're teaching this blue collar people where we're not investing thousands of dollars. We're
Exactly. That's right.
one way of doing it, $50 at a time.
That's right. And people don't know that that's available to them. That's why you guys are there. That's why your channel and your group chat exists, because people don't know that you actually could do that. And you could still have your, if we're not telling you to quit your job, continue the job you have until you learn this. Then when you learn it well enough, then you can do what these guys are doing. You can slowly now back off and do it full time. No, that's awesome. That's good advice. So definitely you're hearing prerequisite, at least get through the course. Guess what? The course is free. So you got 30 days to do it for free. And then you guys can get on with these guys right away.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else you want to add? I know I just I gotta, tell you all the viewers that are live, these guys, I just literally messaged them while I was going live. So they were probably doing their own thing. I think they just came off of their first morning Zoom call. So I did definitely just caught them, and I'm happy that they came on. Thank you guys. But I definitely just spur of the moment. They were not ready. I was asking them questions they didn't know they were going to have to answer. So you guys did awesome. That's awesome. I can't wait for you guys to get on and show us more so we can do it live, like on channel level. That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
That'll be really good. Anything else you guys want to add before I let you guys go? I know you guys have trading and charts to read.
Yeah. So it's yeah, like Gary and Crypto G and Mike said that it's best to get onto Quick Learn Crypto because all the basics that we use is on there. So like the all the basic trend lines, the fib, and was it the stochastic RSI?
Yeah,
Those are
and Elliott Wave, I just saw it the other day too. Yeah, they're all there. Basics.
yeah, they're basics is the best way to go. I think you don't want to over stress yourself because all the real stress comes from something else, and that's
Yeah,
something side of every one of us. It's not the chart. It's just once we put in the trade and our money is on the line, is like it either goes or it doesn't go, and then you just sit there all you have anxiety and all that stuff that's
so
happening
true.
inside your head. So that's the real battle.
Yeah. And if to ask you both,
Yeah.
if it was a percentage that you would give it, how much does emotion play in trading? If you were to give it a percentage.
I think as a beginner, it's probably 75%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's high too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people don't get that. People don't know, you don't know that stress. Like it's funny when like I saw this like in fighting, like I saw a guy that he could hit pads with his coach. Like, wow, this guy looked like, he's Manny Pacquiao. But then I saw him spar and it was his first time ever sparring and he got dummied. Like he didn't understand what was happening because he actually didn't get into the game. He was only learning that shit on the outside. And once he had to apply it, it was totally a different story. It's the same thing that's going to happen here, everyone. You're going to learn all these things, but once you actually put, even if it's just $20, $40, we're blue collar people. We, practically sweat and bled for that 20 to $40 extra because everyone realize you're trying, when you start this, you should be using funds and money that you don't mind losing. Yes, honestly, in this space, in investing, you don't get loans for investments. No, you don't. You invest what you can afford to lose because if it goes well, awesome. If it doesn't, shouldn't have any and no emotion to it, right? That's what you should be doing. Now, like I said, what they're trying to explain, once you put that $40 in and it doesn't go your way, your emotions are going to try and change what these guys have taught you with the technical analysis. So usually you find these entries and you find these trades with technical analysis, which is what these guys specialize in. But after it's done, the whole thing that they're saying when you're a beginner, I think it's like 80% emotion starts to happen. When it's green, you're like, yay. Once it starts to go red, you're like, oh, I should take it out. No, you should just follow your original trading thesis. Right? It happens to all of us.
Yeah.
Yukon was even helping a friend of ours that unfortunately, like he was trading, and like he was a different type of trading than we do. But let's say there was 8 trades, all of like 6 were successful, and the last 2 were the ones that wiped the whole thing out. And that happens. So it's always, you might work. It happens to me. I win three trades. I think I'm the greatest trader in the world. And then I use all the profit from the three winning trades into one big one, and that's when they get me.
Mm.
Happens all the freaking time. And that's probably the one I don't put a take profit and stop loss on because I thought I was the greatest trader alive. So why would I put a stop loss? I know exactly what's happening in the market. Not doesn't happen that way. But they'll teach you all of that. Even me saying take profit and stop loss. Some of you don't know what that is. Definitely listen to Naked Candles. All right, guys. That was long-winded. Sorry about that, but thank you guys for coming on, and I hope to have you guys more, on more. And especially when you guys start, we can even if you guys can send me some clips of your Zoom,
Yeah.
then I can put it up and be like, okay, guys, if you guys want to see what happens during some of these Zoom calls and what you can learn, here's a clip, and then I can help people see it that way too.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, guys. We'll
But
see you soon. All right. Take care, guys.
yeah.
All right. Well, those were our chartists from Naked Candles. Why Naked Candles? Well, you should look that up too. That has something to do with crypto. Has something to do with charts. That's why. I think that's it. Quick learn crypto, free for 30 days. You can't go wrong. Like that's the problem is people will still find a way to make an excuse. I'm literally giving you the course for 30 days because yeah, that's fine. That's kind of how you know there's different people out there. Just because yeah, I'd rather give you guys this course for free right now so you don't miss out. Don't miss out. Some people, they just want to compete and show everybody, oh, look how much money I make. Look at what I did. No, I think like the Lord gives us the ability to have desires, but it's to me, using his guidance, will help you know what desires you should keep and which you shouldn't. And I think sometimes, which I always have to put myself in check because I believe I have very strong faith. Um, my relationship with God is very important to me. A lot of people know that. And I'm not, you know what, if you're listening to the live and you're like, oh, here we go, then yeah, I don't, swipe, whatever. But for the people that, believe there is a devil, which then you must believe there is a God, then yeah, keep listening. But I think there's a weird disconnect because, yeah, like even with the project and I have strong faith, there is that weird part where I have to put myself in check to make sure, my intentions aren't for just my own pride, which it says that you're not, I should follow the Lord and not have just pride in, because um, I don't want to be followed like some of these um popular people. I don't know what you call them, celebrities. That's it. Like they want to be gods. I do not want to be a god. I do not. Yeah, I want followers on Quick Learn or on this channel on Blue Collar Crypto because I just want to help free more of his people. Like, hey, you know what the people above us are doing? Let's do it. They're making us struggle. Let's find a different way. Like, yeah, there's no sin in trying to make a living, but I'm not, understanding that when you do certain things, who are you doing it for and why? What's the intention behind it? And yeah, I think people struggle with that sometimes too. I don't even know why I got into that. Oh, probably, you know what? Honestly, probably because I was thinking about it. That's probably why. I was just wanna I asked God put me in check all the time because if he doesn't, then you know the devil will minimize things that will pull me away. I talked about that the other time. I don't know if you heard it, but I'll say it again. The one thing, and this is what some people don't. Again, if you don't believe in the devil, then you probably don't believe in God. or vice versa. So maybe you just believe in negativity and negative energy, negative thoughts. It's all the same. But when you're supposed to be going down your path, when you're supposed to be doing the things that make you great and doing the things that you have gifts for and you're talented with, like, and I don't mean like you don't have to be hitting threes and scoring goals bar down every time. Like it's not athletics. It could be cooking, it could be taking care of kids, it could be, teaching martial arts, it could be any of those things. It could just be being a good listener. When you're being pulled away from doing the things that make you who you are and make you great and put you towards better things, the negative energy and to me the devil minimizes what you plan to do to keep you from doing it. So like there's times where I see a lot of news. Jay, my researcher Jay and my other researcher Derek, you guys have been giving so much alpha and things have just been crazy and I haven't been utilizing as much of it, but I really appreciate you guys. Um Dang it. Now I lost my train of thought because I thanked Jay and them for the alpha. Ah, oh, the devil. But yeah, so when I have shit to do, like go live or edit, or I got to communicate, like, man, there's so much, like just the emails that I do right now between banks that are overseas, it's fucked. Anyways, and no one answers me right away. So because everyone's too busy. Anyways, that's besides the point. When I have shit to do, the devil minimizes it so I don't do it. Or the negative thoughts. You don't need to do that. Watch one more episode of Last Airbender. I finished it. It was good. Like go make yourself something to eat. Maybe after you eat, you can do the editing. Then what happens? I don't end up fucking doing the editing. I don't do the shit and I wait till the next day to do it. But when I go to bed and I think, I should have did that. That's when the devil maximizes it. That's when your bad thoughts maximize it. Your bad thoughts will say, wow, you wasted a whole day. No, your shit's never going to get off the ground. You're never going to get enough views. You're never going to get this. You're never. So they maximize after you don't do the thing they minimized. That's how I feel when the devil gets in your ear. So, is that all? Is that all I wanted to say? Talk about. Um, oh, JTBIT people. I just had with my dog. Yo, it's okay. Reggie, it's good. Sorry, I think I scared my dog. Um, yeah, JTBIT people. I just had a good meeting with Mike. Um, so you guys got to chill, man. Everything's, man, it's busy. It's like, anyways, I got a video I'm gonna edit now. I'm gonna edit. I'll do it. And I'll get that out to you. That's about it. Hold strong. Everything's good. It's all good. Pardon me. Just like there's just man, yeah, there's just a lot to make sure that it gets done right. Trust me. At least the liquidity is there. So, all right. I think that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for continuing to listen if you did throughout my little rant there about the evil that can get to you. Um, Everyone that's trying to get into the crypto space, again, quicklandcrypto.com is free for 30 days. So get on it, learn it, start making money. It's as easy as that. All right, Crypto G, Blue Collar Crypto. I'll see you guys soon.